Zainab alayhi salam was born in the 5th year after the migration of the Holy Prophet. She was the third to be born after Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein, who were respectively born in the 3rd year and the 4th year after the migration, after the Hijrah. So there's no doubt that she would have been the first daughter to be born to those two blessed holy parents, Imam Ali, Amir al-Mu'mineen, and Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam, being her father and her mother. Her grandfather being the Holy Prophet. This would have been the first daughter to be born into that blessed household, that blessed family. And as we said, this is the 5th year after the migration of the Prophet. So the Holy Prophet, if we keep in mind that he passed away around year 11 after the migration, this would mean that she actually lived with the Holy Prophet as well as her mother Fatima al-Zahra for 5 to 6 years from her birth. So she would have seen and would have interacted and would have had the influence and direct upbringing of the Holy Prophet as well as Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein alayhi salam during those years. There is a whole discussion about whether Zainab alayhi salam was the only daughter born to Imam Ali alayhi salam and to Fatima al-Zahra or not. And the reality, if you read enough history and historians, there's really no consensus. You could really put them in two big groups. You could say half of our big historians say that Imam Ali alayhi salam and Fatima al-Zahra only had one daughter. And that daughter was Zainab, who was also nicknamed Kulthum. The second opinion is that there was at least one more daughter born, and she would have been the fourth. She would have been younger than Zainab al-Kubra, who would have been nicknamed Zainab al-Sughra, who was also nicknamed Kulthum. And the difference is that while one was more known by her first name, which is Zainab al-Kubra, the second would have been more well known by her nickname, which is Kulthum. There is no consensus, and this becomes a historical matter for debate between historians, and really it doesn't make that big of a difference. For those of you who follow matters of history, one of our great scholars by the name of Sayyid al-Muqarram, who is considered not only he's a mujtahid and a big scholar and a specialist in history in general, but of the history of Karbala specifically. He spent a lot of time. His maqtal is very famous. A lot of our scholars refer to it for the details of the maqtal. And he has a number of books about the incidents of Karbala and in history in general. And the conclusion he reaches at the end is that there is only one woman by the name of Zainab, who was the daughter of Imam Ali alayhi salam and Fatima al-Zahra, and that is Zainab al-Kubra. So in any case, that would have been her first name and her nickname, Zainab al-Kubra, or Zainab simply, and al-Kubra would have been added for her greatness and her personality and her leadership, because there were other Zainabs, generally speaking, in the household of Bani Hashim. And her nickname would have been Kulthum.